Hi, my name is Danielle Marie Highland, and I am the Choral Music Director at Val Vista Academy in Gilbert, Arizona. I'm going to go ahead and talk about my teaching philosophies, how I implement them with my students, and their effectiveness. I believe that music is one of the 7 intelligences and must be taught as one of the core subjects in the schools globally. The process of learning music in general is distinctive from any other subject. It teaches the musician work ethic, requiring hours of dedication and practice in order to master a musical work or music theory concepts, for example. This leads the musician to undergo these 3 important keys within a musical experience: joy, discipline, and self-expression. The result of this process is love, which is the entire purpose of music. As a general music and choral director, it is required of me to teach the standards of music. But because the ultimate purpose of music is love, I do what I can to ignite the flame within their hearts first, and only then can they process and retain the standards of music theory knowledge, performance practice, and music history. I understand that the use of kinesthetic teaching is most important in modeling musical components. For example, in my honor choir, while I stretch out my hands vertically, the ensemble will visually process the model and respond by dropping their jaw and elongating the vowels, which supports the choir in producing unified, mature sound. The result of this method not only creates a unified sound, but subconsciously unifies the individual singers into a single unit or unified team. Another branch of this kinesthetic teaching in both the general music class and choir I use is whole brain thinking, which teaches, while I deliver the material, because I've experienced how effective a hands-on learning environment truly is, this hands-on kinesthetic style of teaching not only engages the students, but also promotes them to participate, wake up, and remember the material. There's a step-by-step method within the process of whole brain teaching in which a student turns to one another and becomes the teachers themselves. They understand that part of the procedure is that they must use their hands to describe the learned concepts. And the result in my class has been very successful. This style of teaching also promotes confidence in social and verbal skills. One of my proudest moments as a music teacher is the first time my 4th grade ensemble successfully performed the music of Queen. Yes, the rock band. During a rehearsal, I saw 100% of their faces, all 50 of them, light up as they experienced the beauty of this complex music. As the director, I had the privilege to be up front and center to conduct them as I experienced their mastery. Not only was I completely blown away by their product, but was touched by their reactions to their personal musical experiences with this amazing event. It reassured me as to why I do what I do. One of my most significant challenges has been to keep late middle school, early high school teens engaged and focused on their initial passions and motivation for expressing themselves in music. I understand that this is a hard time for teens, as it was for me as well. This is why I get to know each and every one of my students as individuals, pull them aside and listen to them. Listening, that's the most important, and I find is the key to helping them with their identifications, paths, and motivation. At that point, their confidence levels are boosted, passions are ignited again, and we can continue as a unit on the path of success in music class. So it comes to this, my personal vision for great music education and how I implement it with my students. As I see the root of music and its purpose is love, I see that in order for kids to be successful in music, conquering mountains in music history and music theory, unification within the ensemble, jumping leaps and bounds in technique, then they need to have that passion as well. And it starts with a fun, passionate teacher and being that examples to them. Music is fun, and working hard as a close team between the students and the teacher achieving memorable musical experiences together is what makes it fun. This is what I see for great music education, as it was shown to me in my high school experience. In other ways, I have a positive impact as a music teacher. It has to do with my fun personality and my good character. I'm confident enough to say that I'm a pretty funny person. The kids know me as a jokester, and I don't hesitate to throw in some comedy here and there. I find that a sense of humor allows me to keep things fresh and authentic, and the kids get right back down to business, and they do a great job of it.